Welcome, my name is Bruno Brunetti, and in this video we're going to discuss data centers, clean energy procurement. The demand for AI and digital services continues to surge, and data centers are increasingly recognized for their substantial electricity consumption. There are a lot of discussions around their impact on energy markets. Data centers' electricity consumption have reached already levels comparable to entire countries. For example, Amazon annual electricity use is similar to Hungary, while Google's electricity consumption is similar to the size of Ireland. Sustainability is a concern for the data center industry, and there has been a clear trend toward greater renewable use. And we have seen that also in terms of the setting of ambitious decarbonization targets, in particular Scope 2. One of the key strategies has been the adoption of power purchase agreements. These are contracts that allow data centers to secure a stable supply of clean energy over the longer term. There are some discussions in the current context of whether companies will stick to their green commitments, but the S&P Global Commodity Insights Corporate Renewables Contracts database shows that data centers lead clean energy procurement globally. They have contracted over 17 gigawatts of deals in 2024, and that represents about a quarter of the market, the leading sector in terms of clean energy deals procured, and they have procured so far roughly 200 terawatt-hours per year of clean energy. If we look at the top 5 corporate off-takers in the market, 4 out of these top 5 are data centers. PPAs are helping them manage costs and secure supply in the long term. When it comes to the regional breakdown, we are seeing the US leading the way. Data centers there in the US have contracted at least 52 gigawatts of clean energy, which is half of the total corporate procurement market. In Europe, 1 out of 3 clean energy deals have a data center as an off-taker, and overall in Europe we have seen data centers have procured 17 gigawatts of clean energy. Asia Pacific is seeing growth of data centers, but data centers there are lagging behind with procurements with only 6 gigawatts procured so far. So the discussions in the industry are really around a few issues. First of all, the overall size. We saw that data centers have reached quite a significant amount of consumption, but the question is how that will grow over time. The word here is uncertainty. The forecasts we're seeing range very widely, especially for the US. So a key ask from data center operators has been access to reliable supply via grid connection close to their customers or demand centers. But as you know, clean energy may not be available everywhere. So the discussions in the market are around the willingness and ability of data centers to relocate for better access of power, and also to what degree data centers' operations can be flexed up and down to better align with the power availability on the grid. We have seen tech companies, data center companies leading the way with the adoption of hybrid sources in particular, so notably solar plus batteries, solar and wind together, combinations that help them cope better with the intermittency of renewable sources. So in conclusion, data centers are the front line of corporate clean energy procurement, and we think that the current size of the clean energy source by data centers globally is roughly 200 terawatt-hours. There are a lot of uncertainties and discussions in the market around how data centers procurement will shape up, but we are putting clean energy demand from data centers at over 500 terawatt-hours annually by 2030. But a lot of uncertainty is there.